this one. And off we go in our nation's capital. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
Come on, set! Cougar 19! Panther Street! Ready?
They'll run here with a rookie.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple.
Ready! Cowboy 80! Go check!
They'll run once more with JCM.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but eventually they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Here's Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. He may go.
I'm not sure that you can say that the rain caused that interception, but look, it's clear that throwing the football is going to be tough in these conditions.
No doubt about it, and different quarterbacks handle it different ways. Some guys think the rain isn't a big deal, but wind affects them a little bit more. But you have to wonder, will these conditions hold scoring down? Are we going to have like a 9-6 type of a game? And then the pressure goes on the punters who often hold for field goal attempts. Can they handle the snap and get the ball down so they can kick it?
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Icekilla8585.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Icekilla8585 with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Giants are on the board here first in the season opener.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
get it back to the 33-yard line.
At the 33-yard line.
First down, here's Icekilla8585.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And a nice play there defensively. And this is a new acquisition, Charles. You and I were talking about in pregame. Just signed as a free agent earlier this week.
Love when they pick up those guys with something to prove. Because any guy's a free agent off the street, no one else wanted him. So he wants to prove to the rest of the league, you should have signed me first. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just past the 35.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Rough incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Daniel's going to throw for it. He's got his target. That's complete. Down to the 10. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Austin Eckler, 72 yards. And the Commanders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Moody good with the extra point.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now 2nd and 6.
Dart going to give to Icekilla8585. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run here with Icekilla8585.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Right back to Tracy.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Dart going to look to throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one too low.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
In motion, Slayton. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson.
And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. As they've got it, looking at a 4th down and 2. Here's Dart. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Dart once more. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. To throw now, Dart. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
To the air, Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last lap.
Touchdown! Malik Neighbors from 3 yards out, and the Giants have taken the lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. To the air goes Daniels. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
It's now 3rd down.
3rd and 12. To throw is Daniels. He's got his receiver, Lane. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Lane, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Moody good with the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Moore. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. It was a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready.
First and 10.
Up the middle with Eckler. Trucks over him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
6-yard line.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
Ready, go.
Draw play. It's Eckler. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Third and 5.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go. Ready, right?
Daniels looking to throw. He'll try and do this himself.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. Oh, boy, tough conditions out there. I don't know if a defender slipped or what, but he had a man wide open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Trey Amos. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Throwing, dart.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The slot man in motion right.
From the gun, here's Dart. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And that's incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
They'll go. Here's Dart. He'll try to do it himself.
A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. On 1st down, it's Krusky-Merritt.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
At the Giants.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now Daniels.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal, he salvaged something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Throwing his dart. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Dart. Will dump this off to Scatteroo. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down in a nice little gain. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on 2nd and less than a yard. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and goal.
To the air again, Dart. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Theo Johnson as time expires in the first half. And the Giants have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So now with the late touchdown, not only will they take the lead to the locker room, but they'll try and add 2 more here.
For the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half. Good. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point try good by Gano. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
Throwing now is Daniels. And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to him.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
In motion, Slayton. Off the
completes it. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And the Giants.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
1st and goal, Giants.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Malik Neighbors with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Giants are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Get out the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is now 24.
Commanders 17. Gano to kick off for New York.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers.
That's caught inside the 20.
And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 65 yards. And the Commanders get a bit closer. Daniel's going to try and throw for it.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
He'll check this one down to Stover.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
13 yards on the play. And the Giants
from the shotgun, a throw for Dart.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's Dart.
He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 35.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Giants first down.
Working out of the gun is Dart. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
37-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
That's complete to his running back, Scatterbury.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on third down. Dart.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
Down the left sideline. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A two-score lead down to one now following the pick six.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Deliver and accept it. We need to go out there and make something happen.
That's caught. And this one is caught. So they come up with a two-point conversion, and that makes this a one-point game now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
From the gun, Dart.
Going up top. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Gano for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Giants 48, Commanders 38.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Come on.
Here's Daniels.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Daniels from the gun on third down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Go, pick. Packing 18.
Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Give up the middle, Scatterby.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
An inside run to Scatterby.
And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
A 45-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this score.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well.
Play action, now it's Daniels.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now it's the backup Mariota.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Down the sideline he goes. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. Austin Eckler
with career touchdown number 75.
And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
18 yards on the play. And the Giants first down.
Out of the gun, here's Dart.
He's going to wind up and air it out. This is caught at the 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. That's another.
To throw, Dart. Left side, he's got Robinson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Dart once more. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's got it. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
On the out route, he finds Hardman.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Dart to throw on 4th down.
Touchdown, Giants!
Theo Johnson.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Giants are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Gano the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Daniels looking to throw.
Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a 1st down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. DJ Chark, 57 yards.
And the Commanders are back within a score.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw his dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
That is intercepted.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Ready?
This is 1st and 10.
Right through. Set, ready. Hut.
Now Mariota
Slings this deep from the corner. And it's knocked away and incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Back to throw. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Lane making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. They'll try and run it in.
And the Commanders have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start with a run by Tracy. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. They'll go again with Tracy.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 5.
That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Tracy going to get it on 1st down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Quickly into the hands of Neighbors off the RPO.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Neighbors.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Now 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Shaq. Warriors 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Again, it's Scatterbury.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And we we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So it all comes down to the right foot of Graham Gano. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. Footing obviously an issue in the driving rain. This one for the win. And his kick is good. Despite the rainstorm, a good snap, a good hold, and the kick went through. And the Giants win the football game.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Giants, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys.
Meanwhile, for the Commanders,
they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers.